morning, Ethan.
So, how we doing?
About
Haven't
damn
been
near
able
snuck up
to.
on us.
Well, well, well. Look who came back.
How you doing, Ethan? Oh, we got company here. On.
Yeah, I'm not worried about them. They go up that other way.
Yeah, looks like it.
How are you?
Quite fine, all things considered. How are you?
Doing all right. One day at a time. You know how it goes.
It's about the best we can do, yeah.
Been filling him as best I can with everything that's been going on. Try
Right.
not to overwhelm him too much with a lot of information.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's been a
Seems to be
lot.
working.
Yeah.
You could have told me to stop anytime, Mav.
No, I mean, it was good information.
Yeah, there's a lot of it to be had. That's for sure.
Speaking of, I have to tell you, we went to go look for the fruit man last night. You
Yeah.
saw the telegram, of course.
Yeah, is he
Uh,
missing?
he's like completely missing.
Well, that ain't good.
So
How come he's got to go missing when he's fucking right around the fucking block on us? So.
I know, I don't know. I was wondering that myself because Virginia and Eve both have shit to sell him. They have a lot of stuff, and
Oh no.
yeah. The only other way I can think of is to find art.
Yeah, that'd
There's
probably be the
another
best way to go, to be honest.
there's another person that's been out there doing it too, but I don't know if I really would trust them because it seems like they're just going off of what art does.
More than likely. He's got a good feel for what's up with shit, so that'd be my first
Exactly.
person to check out with.
So we were Liam. So Lip changed his name to Liam since this whole bullshit with Montana.
Oh, okay. Pussy move,
Uh,
but oh, sure.
yeah. Well, they're staying in Saint Denis, and
You
so
change your name, but you can't change your fucking face. So.
he actually had black hair with
Lord.
mutton chops.
So he's just like a complete coward, basically.
Basically, it's what it's
Yeah.
looking like. Okay.
He's
unfortunate
actually
news.
not. Well, he's not a part of Emerald Ranch anymore either.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, Stan and Maddie told him that he can't come around the ranch anymore, and he is not with Stan anymore either until all the shit blows over.
Okay. You shoot the fucking leader of a gang, it's not just gonna blow fucking over.
Yep, that's kind of what I said.
Okay.
But they helped us because Liam knew of all the places that the fruit man usually visits, and there was more of us than there was. So it was just him and Jackson.
All right.
So it was me, Eve, Edmund, and Virginia. So that's the only reason why I was okay with them showing us around. Because then that way, if shit did go down, it was with us and not. I would tell them to get the fuck out,
All right.
basically.
Well, glad it didn't come to that.
I'm glad it didn't either, but
Some
we still didn't
pecker-headed
fucking
bullshit
find them.
nonetheless, so.
I agree. And I think it's funny that, Liam was like, well, you'll watch over Stan, right? I said, I have my own family to look out for. I can't be keeping an eye on Stan. That's what Rolo's for. So I saw Stan and Rollo and Saint Denis when I checked telegrams when I first woke up. That's when I got a telegram from Mav here, and he was clear down in Benedict.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we sent that letter out to you, that's where we were holed up. So it would have been about the same time you probably got yours, Amber. So, and then I sent one out for John. Just this motherfucker takes an extra bit.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I kind of figured y'all packed shop after. As like I was telling Amber, as soon as I was in Tumbleweed, there was a group of people, which I presume after she filled me in was the Lost, right?
More than likely.
Asking another group of people if they were fucking Colts in a pretty firm tone. I just kind of stood there and watched, and they agreed that they neither group were Colts, and they went about their way.
Okay, that's cute.
So wait, they asked you if you were a cult?
No, no, I was standing at the general store with my belt tops just watching. And a group had rode in and they were like, "Are those fucking cults?"
Really,
And then the other group said they weren't, and then they just kind of went about their day.
really
Yeah. But then I
interesting.
didn't know who they were for sure, but Amber told me they all ride the same horse and like to match, and that's what they were doing.
So the thing with the Lost is they wear blue. The top so um fuck. Nash and Montana wear blue coats with blue shirts. They have people underneath them that wear blue shirts, just basically anything blue. Fuck, I just realized Rillo was wearing blue the other day. He needs to not wear blue. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'll telegram Stan.
Yeah,
Anyway.
they're a little bit awkward when it comes to colors.
Yeah, she told me
Yeah.
that I'm gonna wear fucking purple. I'm
Right.
keeping purple.
Yeah, I've already warned him about what happened when we went down to Tumbleweed with Edmund.
I'm keeping it fucking purple.
Why are they asking about us?
That's a good fucking question. We don't know who they is, so
Yeah, like I said, I can't confirm or deny whether or not it was that group. I just know I got off the train, went to Tumbleweed, and that was like the first thing I fucking heard. It's like, well, I guess we're making a name for ourselves.
apparently, maybe who fucking knows? We ain't done shit.
I'm gonna be asking some fucking questions if I see Liam and Jackson tonight. Because I swear to God, if they say that it was us that was fucking doing that shit, I'll blow both their fucking heads off.
Calm your shit. Not by
I
herself.
I know, but it's
Mm.
we are trying to take things slow. We don't need a fucking fight with the Lost.
It
Well, they're
seems
good.
like the Lost just likes to pick fights, from what you've told me.
They do.
Yeah, they're a little too big for their britches. They've been getting along with it pretty well because nobody's really put up a fucking challenge to them.
I told him it was very similar to a group that we knew from old state.
Which
Like a
one?
bunch of little chupacabras.
That's funny. I know who you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. That was the best way I could.
A little fucking
Pin-
rat-faced piece of shit.
Yeah, that was the best way I could explain the Lost to him without like having him see for himself.
Well, they are not what they used to be. So,
No. So I forgot to tell you about this too, Mav. They used to have actually two groups because their group was so big and you can only have so many people in your group.
Yeah,
They
before
had
the
they
law
had
gets
so many
attention to you and all
people.
that.
Well, they were the Lost, and then they had another one.
the Black
They
Mark,
had another one, the Black Mark. Yeah, sorry,
The
I
Black
thought I heard
Mark.
something behind me.
sister group of theirs, yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
I forgot about that.
So same group, just different name.
Yeah,
Well,
basically.
they operate independently of the Lost, but they are still affiliation. So, but I don't really think they're too big of a worry anyway, because apparently not a lot of them have been seen. So,
From what I can recall now, there's 7 because
interesting.
Jackson said that they took Riley and Marcy out of the telegram before they took him out.
Well, fuck, who's
So
seen them anyway? Where the fuck are they?
exactly, I have no fucking clue.
More talkers.
Yep, pretty much. I remember the night that we had Oliver out back of the house, and he just fucking laid into you like it was your fucking fault.
That was funny. Like, shut your fucking mouth before I get violent with you, you big-headed piece of shit. You want to come at me like that? Fucking, I'll kill you.
Yep, haven't seen them actually since then.
Since
Oh
then.
no,
I
I've seen
haven't-
Marcy.
I ain't, well, I guess, yeah, Marcy, the time after, I think, right? Maybe? No, I don't fucking know. It's been a long time.
It has. Either way, regardless. So you have Montana, Nash, Lance,
Pablo,
Jeremiah, Pablo,
Frank.
and yep, and then they have another one, Corn.
Corn.
I've Cornelius. I have no
Oh, boy.
idea.
You know what's each their own.
So yeah, there's off the top of my head from what Liam and Jackson have both told me it's just those 7.
All right. Well, we already got them outnumbered, so.
Mm-hmm. I also did see them in Saint Denis yesterday before Virginia and Eve woke up. They were gonna go panning again. They went
All right.
to the same spot. They checked in every time.
Good.
Um, and I said, if you guys needed me to let me know. And they didn't telegram me, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. I saw them in Saint Denis. They were 6, and then somehow when they went to Emerald Ranch, they got Rolo and they tortured him, which I think I just told you. And then there was only 5, so that tells me that Pablo probably went and tried to talk to his girlfriend Kaori.
All right.
I basically just tried to get more information about the whole situation from them, and then Virginia and Eve met up with me in Saint Denis, and then that's when Edmund woke up. We waited for him, and then that's when we went looking for the fruit man.
Well, it's weird that he would have moved because it's been just a little over a week now. He should be there a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Well, no, it's
Yeah.
actually been just a few days since he moved.
Yeah, just a
Excuse
few
me.
days, because it was the 10th when we saw him outside the church.
Yeah. So for him to be moving, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And did you guys check all the other locations?
Yep.
Damn. All right.
So hold on one second. I actually was given. I don't know why I didn't just let go of my fucking belt when I pulled my book out, but
Talent.
I guess I am very.
I like your
flexible.
outfit, by the way. It looks good.
Thank you. I like it too. So we have under the Saint Denis Bridge. He was not there.
All right.
Pleasance. He was not there. He wasn't at the lab. He wasn't at the broken church, which we already confirmed.
About the bridge
He apparently.
going in.
What's that?
The bridge going into Saint Denis.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh,
He's not there.
Okay, I must have fucking blanked out or some shit.
That was
Apologies.
that was the first one I mentioned.
That's probably why. I don't fucking know.
So he can be behind the Annisburg Sheriff Station,
All right.
which is fucking wonderful because if there's
Really?
deputies there, yep. The dead end road outside of Strawberry and Tall Trees. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not by name. I'm sure I've been there.
It's west of Owen-Gila Dam, where the jackdaws used to. Okay.
Oh yeah, up in that little
Yeah.
fucking that
Yep.
little canyon, that gorge. All right.
And he's on a cliff outside of Big Valley, or he could be, and then he
Really?
could also be behind Fort Wallace and Cumberland Forest.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Did those other places get checked yet or no?
Yes, we
Damn.
checked every single fucking one of them last night.
And no
I
dice.
wouldn't hurt to do it again tonight, though, if we wanted to, just because Virginia, like I said, Virginia and Eve have so much stuff to sell him.
Sure.
I actually kind of almost took a little bit of pity on Virginia last night because she was trying to ride around on your horse, Stone, and I said, "You have $100, right?" She's like, "Yeah." Oh my God, that's the other thing. Jackson sold his house. Finally. And I said, "So those proceeds are going to Audrey, right?" He's like, "Yeah, some of it's going to Audrey." I
Oh.
was like, "Okay, whatever. You do whatever with it. I'm not gonna step in and say what you told us before, but
Yeah. And
he
reiterate it
gave-
again and again and again. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna wear out my tongue because you don't want to listen. So for some stupid ass reason, he decided to give Virginia and Eve $100. Okay, more shit that he gave us for some stupid ass reason.
Yep. All right.
And so, with Virginia having that $100, I gave her 160 from my own so that she can get a Criollo. So, our deal is she can pay me back after she gets her second horse, or technically it would be her third horse, because she doesn't know what other horse she wants to get. And I said, take your time. I can make this money back just fine. It's not a big deal. But now
It
she
will
can
be to
keep
her.
up with us.
All right.
What's that?
I said it will be to her.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Um,
So,
I just wanted to make sure that she could keep up because that Kentucky Saddler, that poor
mm,
Kentucky Saddler, was all over the state last night, and she was
yep,
trying
it's
so
rough.
hard to keep up.
It is rough.
Yeah.
All right. You got a sturdy gold pen and all that, map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I got plenty of stuff to sell. Just need to find the bastard to sell it to.
I did tell him about art as well.
All right.
So
Yeah, Art will buy it for sure. Or
it may not
blacksmith.
be as much. Oh yeah, the gold nuggets for the blacksmith. Yep.
Yeah.
So you have that. I just don't know how much they buy it for. Do you,
60
Ethan?
cents a nugget.
60 cents. Oh, I was way off. Okay. Damn. I thought it was like, oh, maybe I was talking about because he said he went to the mine and he bought a pickaxe and he started mining and he got some iron and I
All
think
That's
right.
they only
fucking
buy that.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking always such a waste of fucking money.
Well, I mean, you can make bars and sell them too. You know what I mean? But you got, I mean, the fruit man will buy copper, he'll buy iron, and he'll buy gold from you. As long as you smelt it and make bars out of it.
Yep. I don't. Is that the same thing that we have to have 150 to smelt those?
I couldn't tell you, but I would reckon.
Okay.
I've always sold gold, so.
I have outfitted Mav with my normal looking bolt action so that he has a rifle.
I didn't know you had two.
I do. I have the one on my back, and then I have the one that Mav has.
Shit, if I'd known that, I bought it from you a while ago.
Oh, I didn't. I told you I bought two. I bought two for $200 because I also got the 100 rounds.
Jeez, all right.
But I gave him half of the rounds, and I gave him the bolt action. I also am lending him the blue Rowan Foxtrotter over there, and I
Right.
say that was hesitation because that was another thing that Jackson fucking gave me. I don't know. He's doing that thing again where he's squaring things away, he says.
Buying himself time. Make him look like a nice fucking guy.
Yeah. So I lent that horse to Mav so that he wouldn't have to worry about a horse.
Yeah, that works.
You itchy? Your stubble growing back?
It's also after I've wasted $90 on a piece of shit horse, but
Yeah.
it's all right. It got me where I needed to go for a bit.
Mav, I bought that same kind of horse, right? And then I haven't bought a horse since. I was given a fucking thoroughbred because somebody took pity on me down in Armadillo because I was on that horse. And then Jackson bought me that fucking Norfolk Roadster back there. So
Is
some
Jackson
reason,
just buying everybody's shit?
apparently he's trying to win people over to settle his own guilt with his own debt. I don't know.
I think he's trying to settle his guilt with what happened with Oliver. I just now thought of that. Holy shit. That's what he's doing.
That makes
Yeah,
sense,
no.
yeah.
That's why I just said it.
Well, it literally just clicked in my head after you said it, though.
It's the only reason that he would have such cause to do such things.
He didn't need. Never mind. That's not going to change anything. It was more toward. He needed to do it more towards Audrey, not us.
The problem is, Amber, it's that reason and that purpose, that intent is for a reason, right? That's guilt right there.
I know it is.
That means he owes a little bit more than I think he's let on. But if he wants to waste money and fucking give us shit, we'll fucking take it. At the end of the day, I find out otherwise, I'll kill that motherfucker. And I'll thank him. If I find out he had a bigger part in Oliver's demise, he's done.
Oh, I did ask him that. I did ask him. I know I've asked you this a number of times before, but how did they strong arm you into the telegram? And he says they asked him where Oliver is. And he said, well, I'm meeting him in Valentine to go play blackjack. And that's when he saw them putting their masks and stuff up and riding towards Valentine. And I said, so why didn't you redirect them? And he says they were already on their way to Valentine and I couldn't stop them. That's what he said. And I don't believe it for 1 second, but I told him that. I said, I don't believe that. You could have redirected them numerous times. You could have said, hey, I'm going to check my telegrams to make sure that he's still there. And then you could have just bluffed your way through it.
Amber, stop putting your emotion into that with him and just use him like he's been using you.
Yeah, I have been.
All right.
What do you think I'm telling you?
All right. Just saying.
I've been thorough with this. I've been as thorough as I possibly can without getting attached.
Good to hear. So, Mav, what have you been up to? In a minute.
Just tying up. Yeah, it has been
Evil Texas, huh?
Yeah, Evil Texas. Tying up the loose ends there and got your letter. Took me a god-awful time to get here.
That's a hell of a road, ain't it?
Sure is.
We only came from Wyoming. Roz and I went out there and did some fucking ranch work.
Hey.
Some ranch life and
forget
shit.
Me.
You ain't nobody.
I was there too.
Jesus Christ. Ranch work, you say?
Yeah, we bought ourselves a little ranch and we're working it. Man, I more so me than her because she's a lot more patient than I am, but I just got fucking restless. I'm not cut out for this shit. I don't know this life.
Well, when you're good at something, you stick to it, yeah?
Yeah, well, thankfully Wyatt died, so we can come out here.
That's all it took to bring everybody back together.
You're welcome. My pleasure. And then fucking Oliver and that dumbass kid and shit. Fucking Christ.
Oh, Ethan, do you have any stew on you?
I ain't had stew in weeks.
Here.
You get stew?
You might have. Yeah, you'll have to reach out to me. I bought some in strawberry.
Oh, I'm gonna reach then.
Just be careful where your hands go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I have 2 more on Leia in the stable.
Very cool. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. We haven't seen Audrey since last week, I think it was.
I'll eat this shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang.
Jesus.
Sounds like me eating that bread over
Yeah. It's a good fucking stew.
here. Let's do some good shit. Amber, watch
I
me.
know I've
fucking...
never eaten good shit, so I wouldn't know what it tastes like.
Fair enough. That bread earlier was pretty comparable to it, I must admit.
Yeah, you go ahead and tell him that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been eating bread all fucking day before I got that stew.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought to go to somebody's fucking horse instead of like changing my stance, but okay.
Just walking wherever you want to.
It's all right. Yeah.
I guess.
Do you?
Okay.
What a terrible animation.
Oh God. You two might need to change.
No, just wait.
You're wearing the same outfit. That's crazy.
We look completely different.
Well, we have different pants on, different hat on, and I look way better than this motherfucker.
Yeah, he was literally surviving off of fucking bread, and I was like, I'm gonna grab some stew.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, get that bear steak from Rack over there in Rhodes, and that'll fucking fill you up quicker than nothing.
Bear
Yep.
steak.
Bear steak, and it's
$10.
good. It's $10 though, yeah.
$10.
But you ain't hungry after that at all.
I might have to check that out when I have money to spare.
Yeah. Get a what is it, a Philly cheesesteak that Ross picked up the other day from somebody? That was good too.
You guys also picked up some cherry pie from people.
And shepherd's pie, and then cherry pie, and it was so good.
I had a chili dog the other day.
That's what you were on
What'd
about.
you just say? A
A
jilly
jilly
dog?
dog.
The
No,
Yeah.
a
fuck is that?
jilly.
That's what we said.
So the guy, I don't know, he didn't really explain it very well, but he put beans on top of a hot dog in a bun,
What
and he
the
just called
fuck?
it a jilly dog.
I don't know how I feel about that combination.
Dude, we used to have back in my old gang, like way before y'all, much younger version of myself, but we had a dude named Reginald, called him Reggie, and he ate beans on toast, and he just used to chime up all the fucking time about that was his favorite food, so on and so forth, and we just look at him and be like, boy, you just talking like you a broke piece of shit, shut the fuck up. And then one day he brought some toast and some beans, and we fucking sat around the campfire, and he actually guilted every single one of us, including me, on eating that shit, and that was pretty fucking good. Shits were a little ripe, but
I guess it's one of those sayings that don't knock it till you try it kind of thing, maybe. I
that's
don't
what they
know.
want you to believe, them English folk.
You ain't putting beans on my fucking toast. It ain't happening.
They don't knock it till you try it, right?
Yeah. So also, I was thinking about the panning that we got here.
Mhm.
Mav should have roughly about, would you say, 30? I want to say roughly about 30 between
I
what
got
he's
like
got. Go
I
ahead.
got 30 on the horse and about like 19 in my pocket if you're talking
Alright.
nuggets.
So what does that add up to there, Mr. Maverick?
Listen, I ain't the one for math, okay?
That'd be
It's like
49, kid.
49.
There
Yep,
we go.
There we go.
There we go.
I also have, what did I have? I have 20 on me, so I'm going to give you those. And then whatever I have in the bank, so maybe we can smelt those down.
I think I got 2 in the bank you can have.
That's right.
I think the only issue, like, I do appreciate it, Amber, of course, but we gotta find this fish fucker first.
If he's fucking fish, I'm gonna wait till he's done before I talk.
We gotta find this fucking fishy ass fruit guy.
Then how do you get the fucking name Fruit Man? Like, somebody not like you and that just sticks, or what?
Because he sells fruit during the day for 50 cents.
Oh, okay.
And then where'd the fish come from? Like, I don't. The fruit guy now has something to do with fish and fishy fruit guy.
I
Pretty
don't
fish
know where you're
guy.
getting the fish from.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting the fish from either.
I
Oh,
don't.
that's just me.
Yeah, that was just you because
Yeah.
you couldn't
Okay.
remember the name of him. You just said the fish man, and I
You're
was
so
like, okay.
dumb.
I said fishy fruit man.
Well, where you find that fish bastard?
Well,
That's the main problem.
butcher?
Right now, I believe.
you can get you can sell all the fish you want to the butcher, but Fruit Man ain't gonna buy 'em.
Mav, you said you talked to somebody that. What was the lady saying? That she bought a bunch of, or she caught a lot of carp, and she was able to sell it for a lot.
Yeah, so she was fishing over there on Flatiron with a bunch of lake lures and caught like 50 sturgeon within an hour and sold them for $2 a fish.
Don't ever talk about that with Ra's present. She's just gonna get mad.
She been having a hard time.
She's been having a hell of a time.
That's what I've been telling him.
She is mad as hell. And the other day, she tried to turn herself into a fucking bridge troll.
Yes, I remember that.
She was skinning a hog out back behind our home, and then she just was gone. And I rode over there. I was like, anybody know where the fuck Ross went? She's like, help me. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm under the little bridge. Sure enough, her hat's sticking up underneath the little bridge, and there's little Roslyn under there trapped and can't move.
She was
And rescued her.
skinning a pig, I think.
Yeah. Bless her heart.
Well, so what are we wanting to do now?
Well,
I
it's about
suppose.
time for wake up, you know.
Yep. So probably head home.
Good.
I'll have to go to Blackwater so I can get my horse, though.
All right.
No.
I didn't want to have 2 horses down here. I wanted to just have the one because my horse was just giving me issues.
Yeah, let's go on and do that. We'll send out a telegram. Let people folk know.
Okay.
Good to see you, man. Glad you made it.
Good to see you too. Glad to be here.
goddamn tree, I'd be able to get up on you a little easier, fucking stickler, fucking fucker, fuck.
Ethan,
Yeah.
what do we have in the... Okay. What do we have in the wagon? We just have the cattleman, right?
We never had a cattleman in the wagon.
No, I thought we had...
I don't think there's
like
anything because I gave Eve that repeater. We jacked out
That's
that
right.
person, so.
Yep. Okay. Well, everybody's squared away with rifles now, at least.
All right, well, that's good.
I'll just, I'll figure something out.
Yeah, I know you will. You don't, I will.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Oh, and you can add Mav to the family
Already
telegram
done.
while we're here. Ooh, nice. Yay. Great minds think alike.
Thought about that like an hour ago.
Okay. Well, I didn't know you were awake an hour ago. I'm sorry.
I said like an hour ago. Might have been a small exaggeration.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What the?
I don't fucking know.
that's a way to make an interest, I guess.
I do like to make an entrance, apparently.
That's your fucking horse. All right.
I'm gonna go put out a telegram, tell people to meet at the homestead if anyone's awake.
Yep.
All right.
How dare you?
Hello there.
Howdy.
Oh, nice to see you again, Ethan. Nice to see you doing.
How are you?
Not too bad. I can't really complain. How's your day?
Well, I'd be lying if I said it was bad.
Well, there you go. You can't complain if not have a bad day.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Y'all enjoying yours, I hope?
For the most part, yeah. It's actually been a nice, quiet day.
Very good to hear. Hope it remains as such.
I hope it remains a good day for you.
Well, we'll see what it makes, huh?
I sp- This is my husband, Mason, by the way.
Pleasure to meet you. Ethan Colt's my name.
It's a pleasure. I work over at Heartlands with my wife and Raven.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm still contemplating that thoroughbred.
Is there any other thoroughbreds you're looking for in specific? As
Brindle would be nice.
they are very. I know the wild ones you can get are the Blood Bay and the Dapple Grey.
All right. I ain't seen too many of them wild yet, so wrong place at the wrong time, perhaps.
I know the Blood Bay is in New Austin. I haven't found a Dapple Grey in the wild yet.
Fair enough.
But if any of you are looking for horses, like I mentioned to you, Ethan, I'm a horse trainer, so I can more than likely find wild horses for you, just depending on which kind it is.
All right. Sounds good. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. It was Anna, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, my
All right.
telegram has changed recently.
All right.
It's just A Frost.
Hey, Frost. Understood.
It's a very pretty foxtrotter there, ma'am.
Thank you. I have
If you
enjoyed
need any
him.
horse training,
No, I bought him from Lone Star outside of Blackwater here. So he's already trained up. I appreciate it though.
but if you ever need any veterinary work or training for any of your new horses, we work out of the Heartlands, but I travel anywhere. So
Very good. Keep that in mind.
absolutely.
Y'all be safe now.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
be well.
you as well.
Stay upright and healthy with you.
And try to.
Okay, telegram is sent.
I'm glad it's his wife and not mine, because
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say the same thing.
all right, thank you for sending that out. Let's get going, shall we, Colts?
Yes.
Yep. Been a while since I heard that. It's nice to hear.
Slow down.
Yep.
Look like they're in a hurry.
Well,
Yeah, they
they're
rode up
going
on
the
my
wrong way,
ass.
so.
Yeah,
They were on my fucking ass for a minute there.
their breeding pulls a little. Not
I
deep.
know who that was.
Who was it?
Rolo and Stan.
Okay.
They had somebody on the back of their horse. I don't know who.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Okay.
He's got a bolt action with blue wrap on it. I noticed it the other day when I
Watch
was
your
in St.
fucking
Vinny with him.
horse, fella. Jump for the rope. What you laughing at?
The plenty of times that we've encountered rocks on our rides. Just
Dude,
recently is all.
it's so fucking either that or a fucking snake.
Yep. I told Maverick about the time, I think it was last weekend when we had everybody and I just found every fucking snake in the goddamn state.
I thought Dallas was gonna shoot himself. To be honest with you, he was so fucking
I
mad.
know. I felt so bad for him.
I laughed my ass off.
Well, that's why I asked if we should just, stop riding around because he was throwing a tantrum.
Well, he needs to get over his bullshit and be able to settle up on things that are out of his control. That's a life lesson more than anything else.
Yeah, he's still young. I'm not saying that that's an excuse. However, him being in the army, you'd think that he would have learned some of that.
Him being my fucking kid, you'd think his skin would be a little thicker, but shit to work on. Take the coast over here.
Yep. If he wakes up, I'll see if he can give somebody a wagon, or that wagon that's got the coal in it, because
we need
I was
some.
thinking about doing that last night for even Virginia before we started looking for the fruit man, and no, it was after.
He needs to
Apologies.
take a couple stacks out and put it in mine, just so people
Yeah.
have access to it when he ain't around. Because that's the only reason
Agreed.
I felt the need to spend $500 on a fucking wagon is because his ass isn't around to get his out.
God damn. 500 fucking dollars?
Not wrong. It's a big one though, and it's
You
just
can-
it's gonna hold guns and ammo and all that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
lots of wild horses. Holy shit.
Yeah. Surprised me.
Oh, I didn't tell you this, Mav. Now that I see the wild horses. Where were we? Ethan, Cattail Pond, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So we were at Cattail Pond last week sometime, and I saw a few spotted Appaloosa. And we got people out in the water, and I couldn't calm it down. So Roz went and actually got it, and she took it to Eden's Edge, which is the ranch outside of town here.
Yeah.
They actually trained it up for her, so now she has a few spotted Appaloosa.
Yeah, she just found it. Man, that's nice.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I'll train
you
it for
find a
whatever the
horse that-
cost is that they would sell it for. It'll be half that. So it costs
Yep.
$45 to get somebody to train it up for.
But it's funny because it literally only took them, 20 minutes to fucking train
Not
a
even.
wildly broken or a wild horse?
Not even. She got it same day.
Yeah.
Shit, there ain't any Cloud Reapers around here. That might be the best way to get my horse.
I ain't seen one.
Unfortunately, no, I don't think I've seen any wild Cloud Reavers.
Well,
That's
shit
right.
fire. That's my fucking luck.
Yep.
Shit! Arr!
Did you just say shitfire?
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit fire. Some shit. I don't know.
You know, you
Some
have
shit
too many
fire.
beans on toast, you shit fire.
Boy, you ain't fucking wrong.
It's just the reason why it threw all of us for a loop is because it took even Eden's Edge a week to train up Tash, and it took him a week to fucking train up Tromley here. So it's pretty wild that a stable bred horse takes a week to train, but it takes him 20 minutes for a wild horse.
They
Well,
must
think
have
of
just been all hands on deck, yeah.
Think of it like this: any
Probably.
horse that's born is born and bred for being wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't no horse born with the expectation that it's going to be owned.
Good point. Ooh, also, last night, Virginia went grave robbing.
She's expanding her horizons, ain't she?
She is. Eve actually talked her into it. So we
That's
had
pretty
to go.
incredible.
We went into Rhodes and we bought her a shovel.
Yeah.
Not we, but she bought one. It was like $12 for the shovel. And we went straight over here to Braithwaite. And I just kind of stood watch. Edmund, Virginia, and Eve all did it. I just kind of waited. And then I called out that, you have a few more times before we're going to leave because I don't want to be having anybody show up seeing that we're doing this. But
Up
yeah,
home.
it was kind of surprising.
As long as the fucking gators stay awake.
Oh, that's right. You. Oh man. Yeah, they ain't none here.
Also, last night, I saw Kai back here. He was...
A guy?
No, his name is Kai.
Okay.
He was over in that direction, Ethan, if you can see where I'm pointing.
Yep.
I told him, do not come up to the house. Do not sleep in the house. If you see people back here, that's my family. But just be warned, if you don't announce who the fuck you are and nobody recognizes you, you might get shot.
There. All right. Good.
So I forewarned him
you.
already. What?
Look at you. You fancy.
Okay.
Yeah.
take a load off and wait for a little bit.
I just heard
The
doors
ghost.
open in the house.
Did you? It's probably the ghost,
Mhm.
dude. I'm telling you. I think his name is Winston.
Are you sure you're not gonna go with Doug?
No, Doug's too special. Might be like, somebody waking up. You know what I mean?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.